Oh, well, how you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? So, I actually got this on Saturday, and I figured it'd probably be belly up on me by now. But somehow it lived. The Grim Reaver from Center Ice Brewing. Trying to organize my camera a little bit here. Center Ice in St. Louis. They've only been open about 8 months, they said. I found them Saturday, this past Saturday. They're doing some very fine beers. I was able to talk with their head brewer out there, Bill. He basically, I mean, this is a 7.5% red IPA. They have a lot of interesting styles, but their goal out there really is, other than make fine craft beer, is he also want a beer that is approachable, right? That you could tell it's a nice craft beer, but it's not. It's not pretentious beer snob beer. That if you're not necessarily a craft beer drinker, you may find one or two options there that are to your liking. I'm a big fan of the red IPA. Anybody that knows me knows that. This is 7.5%. I believe he said it was 60 IBUs. Your aromas are a lot of citrus. You're going to get some herbal notes. You might find some pine in there. Certainly feel a lot of big orange on the nose. You're going to find some grapefruit as well. And here's Large. Large wants on camera. Say hi, Large. Oh, Large. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, I was kind of worried. Like I said, I got it Saturday afternoon. I meant to drink it Sunday, never got to it. I wanted to drink it yesterday, and I figured tonight I better. In fact, it's getting late in the evening as I popped this. I was starting to think I wasn't going to get to it today. And I thought, well, I better drink it because I don't know how much it's got left. But there is plenty of carbonation left in here. I don't know if it'll made it till tomorrow, so I'm sort of glad I popped it. But oh, it was good. I did like everything I had up there. I got to be honest with you. As a craft beer guy, it's the craft beer is for me. It's the whole experience. It's not just the beer. It's the atmosphere of the place, the attitude. There's a lot of places that are making craft beer, great craft beer, but they're so pretentious and unfriendly that you don't want to go back. I've certainly been to a handful of those over the years. But I love a place like Center Ice that is making great craft beer, but they're humble about it. I mean, he'll tell you he's trying to make very approachable craft beers. He's not trying to be. Uh, they're not trying to be a pretentious craft beer spot. They just want to have good beer, and that's what they're doing there. It is. I don't want to call it a sports bar, but I mean it's called Center Ice. So when I walked in there, they had two TVs, one with a hockey game, one with a baseball game, and that's what this place is. They have a shuttle to the Cardinal games. Folks can come in for the price of a beer. They can go in and park, get a shuttle to the game and back. I think a strategy like that's going to work for them in the long run. And they have a couple very approachable, non-geeky beers, but still are still a little geeky, if that makes sense to you. There's one called Chirp City, which I found incredibly enjoyable. That uses a whole lot of lemon zest. What's interesting about it is they actually have a wit on the menu that I didn't have. Or I think they did, if I remember correctly. But anyway, they have this Chirp City, which is one of their very approachable beers. I mean, it is made for some of the folks that walk in there. Oh my goodness, that may not be craft beer aficionados, but it still has a little bit more than used to drinking. And as a craft beer geek myself, I was able to drink that beer and think, wow, man, there is something special about it, even though that's not what they're trying to do with this one. Oh my goodness, really Large? There's Large. Okay. Anyway, just my thanks to Bill and everybody at Center Ice. I'd really love to get back to that brew. In fact, to be honest with you, I was hoping to get back there on that Sunday. And my original plans were to get back there, but then my plans changed. I met somebody on the other side of town and wasn't able to get back there by 6. So when they closed that Sunday, we were there Saturday and Sunday. But anyway, if you get a chance, I couldn't recommend this brewery more highly. They are doing some fantastic stuff. So go see Bill and everybody at Center Ice in St. Louis. Tell them the Beer Whisperer sent you. I am Tiny Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, beer whisperer, rag, good guy.